करण सर,
जी
करण सर, आपसे सवाल ये था कि फिल्म में एक्ट्रेस को दो एक्ट्रेस ऑफर करना पहले से चलता आ रहा है, कुछ कुछ होता है। मैं शाहरुख सर को मिला था, फिर टाइगर श्रॉफ को स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर 2 में, फिर अभी 2 हीरोइन ऑफर विकी कौशल को। एक्टर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन आपसे,
विकी कौशल को, टाइगर श्रॉफ को, ये कोई थाली में नहीं आए थे
सर। एक्सपेक्टेशन एक्ट्रेस की
मैंने
आपसे बढ़
ऑफर किया
जी, तो एक्सपेक्टेशन आपसे बढ़ती जा रही है एक्ट्रेस की। क्या कभी किसी एक्ट्रेस ने आपको अप्रोच किया, मुझे भी 2 हीरोइन ऑफर हो?
देखिए, पहले मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि इट्स द एज ऑफ द एक्टर, इट्स नॉट द एज ऑफ द स्टार, मेल और फीमेल। आई थिंक ये सारा जो हमारे है कि हीरो को 2 हीरोइंस मिली है, बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए। इट्स अबाउट अ फिल्म अबाउट 3 आर्टिस्ट हु हैव ग्रेट पार्ट्स। और आई थिंक कोई किसी को मिलता नहीं, वो हर एक जो है वो अपने दम से यहाँ है इस इंडस्ट्री में। और ये 2 हमारे साथ जो अभिनेता, दोनों जो एक्ट्रेसेस हैं, द फिल्म वॉज कंप्लीट ओनली विथ ऑल 3 ऑफ देम। ऐसा नहीं था कि क्योंकि गोविंदा नाम मेरा है दैट इट्स ऑल अबाउट गोविंदा। जब आप पिक्चर देखोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा दैट द फिल्म बिलोंग्स टू ऑल 3 ऑफ देम, like the way it has unfolded, the way, so I feel like ये जो हमेशा बोला जाता है 2 एक्ट्रेसेस साथ काम नहीं करेंगे या 2 एक्टर्स नहीं आएंगे, ये सारी चीज़ें हम ही बनाते हैं, हम ही सुनते हैं और हम ही बात बिगाड़ते हैं। बहुत सारे ऐसे मौके हैं जहाँ बहुत सारे कलाकार एक साथ काम कर चुके हैं और हमारी यही तहे दिल से आशा है कि ये होते जाए। हमारी दूसरी आशा ये है कि ऐसे सवाल ना पूछे जाए।
करण, हाय भैया, आपसे दोनों से ये सवाल है, गौरव आपसे और करण आपसे। गोइंग बाय द सीटियाँ जो यहाँ पे बज रही थी, एनी सेकंड थॉट्स कि इसको सिनेमा हॉल ही लेके जाएं या साइमल्टेनियसली दोनों सिनेमा हॉल और OTT पे साथ में हो, क्योंकि इतनी सीटियाँ घर पे आप कहाँ पे देख पाएंगे?
वापस लेनी है
जी, हम हमेशा जानते थे दैट द फिल्म, और ये बात आई थिंक ये डिवाइड हमने खुद कर लिया है समटाइम्स कि कमर्शियल फिल्में थिएट्रिकल होती हैं और जो ऑल्टरनेट फिल्में हैं जो स्लाइटली ऑफ द कफ होती हैं वो डिजिटल के लिए। लेकिन आई थिंक हमने सोचा कि सबसे वाइड प्लेटफॉर्म डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार है। इनफैक्ट जितने घरों तक उनका रीच है उतने सिनेमा हॉल्स नहीं है हमारे देश में। तो आई रियली बिलीव कि ये मेन स्ट्रीम मसाला ट्विस्टेड एंटरटेनर को बहुत खूबसूरत घर मिला है। तो देयर आर नो सेकंड थॉट्स। इनफैक्ट हम चाहते हैं कि वो सीटियां और वो जो ताली की गूंज हम तक जरूर पहुंच जाएगी, हम ये दावे के साथ कह सकते हैं।
Karan, this is Rajiv here. On your right, Rajiv Vijay. On your right.
Yes, Rajiv.
Yeah. See, you have, from one film every 3 years or so, you have come to the time when you are making multiple projects for web as well as movies. And you just said that, Shashank offered something new for the Dharma stable. Now, when anything new like this comes, what is your first emotion? And do you go hunting for it, or does it come to you most of the time?
In fact, Rajiv, anything new rarely comes to me because everyone has their own perception of what we make. उन्होंने खुद बना दिया कि Dharma will only make a certain, and no matter how much we have broken that myth with our films, every time we've made a different film, हमें गला फाड़ के ये कहना है कि हमने कुछ अलग किया है, वो हमें credit बिल्कुल नहीं मिलता. While we'll make a massive mainstream Brahmastra, we've also made Kapoor and Sons. And this is just one example I'm giving you. बहुत सारी ऐसी फिल्में हमने बनाई हैं. While I have directed कभी खुशी कभी गम, I also made My Name is Khan. लेकिन हमेशा मुझसे ये भी पूछा जाता है कि आप कुछ अलग कब करोगे? आप कितना बनाए अलग? इससे ज़्यादा होगा भी नहीं. ये बहुत अलग है और हम बहुत proud है कि अलग है. And I'm always looking for just good stories. And whenever that comes on my table, I'm excited. And this is for everyone to know that we're always looking for great content. It doesn't matter, what the genre is or what the syntax of the film is.
Is it exceptionally, delightful when something like this comes or something different comes?
Absolutely, especially from a filmmaker like Shashank Khaitan, whose repertoire of work has been completely different from actually the tone of this film. I think it speaks volumes of his versatility. So I was like, Shashank, when did you write this? So he was like, I just wrote it. I said, is this I told him, I said, आप मुझे बता सकते हो, ये कहीं से लिया है क्या? So he's like, नहीं original है. I said, कोई वर्ल्ड सिनेमा का, कई और लैंग्वेज का, अभी बता दो वरना लीगल प्रॉब्लम्स होंगे. He's like, नहीं बिल्कुल ओरिजिनल है. And I took a beat and I'm like, my God, such a good storyteller can actually show such complete versatility, and I think that's what's great about him.
Hi,
Can
Shashank.
I just respond to Vibha's question since she asked me to? I think just one thing I would like to add to what Karan said, and I think he gave a lovely answer. There is a really strong perception in our country that streaming is niche, that it is only intended to work for a very small part of our audience, which is in big cities and people with a lot of disposable income. Honestly, we are here to change that and do everything that we can do from a content perspective as well to make streaming mainstream, right? That the entire country, in the same way that cinema is mainstream, in the same way that television is mainstream, streaming can also be. So a lot of what we are doing with our content strategy, Vibha, is to make choices which a large part of this country can enjoy. And I think we started in that direction. We were the first streamer that grew because we had a lot of cricket, right? We have added to that now by having really, really popular films and shows that have a really wide audience as well. So I think everything that we are trying to do, we want it to be high quality and we want it to be for a very large number of people. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we don't. That's part of the business. But our intent is not to create small niche pieces of content which very, very few people can enjoy. Our intent is to create something that all of India can enjoy.
Great. Thank you, Gaurav. There was a question coming in for Shashank.
Shashank,
So, yeah.
here. Just now Karan said that you're an exceptional storyteller, which is amazing, which is true. But one thing that really connects with the audience is that you have an amazing understanding of the audience pulse today, with your films especially, and the way they work. I am a 90s kid. Most of us here would be 80s and 90s kid. And I feel that this is that film which we would love to watch. You know, those masala movies which we have grown up watching. How did that idea come from? Because I have another question, but there was a loot case that happened which we loved, you know. There was an Andhadhun which we loved. There's a murder mystery in Hollywood which I loved, like Murder Mystery the movie, these are comedy thrillers, quirky thrillers. How did this idea come in place, and did you ever feel the pressure that you have to deliver because people think that you have the audience pulse?
Thank you for the question. First of all, I don't focus on results. I just focus on the process. I write because it gives me a lot of happiness. I write every day of my life. And I think we oftentimes get too caught up in ki ye hit hogi, ki flop hogi. I think we are creative people. Our job is to create. I think our job is to also take some chances. शायद अच्छी नहीं बने या शायद लोगों को पसंद ना आए, but I think that's what will give us growth. So I don't think of that. And yes, I'm a 90s kid as well. I mean, I've seen the cinema. We were just joking backstage कि Karan आपकी फिल्में देख के हम बड़े हुए हैं. So and it's not ageist Karan. So but that's the truth, you know. And Karan said कि तुमने ये world cinema देख के copy किया है क्या? I said हमने कोई world cinema देखा ही नहीं है. मतलब जब मैं पहली बार film school में गया था तो मुझे लोग पूछ रहे थे आपने गॉडफादर देखी और मैं सबको झूठ बोल रहा था. आई सेड हाँ और मैं सबसे सीख के फिर ब्रेक में बोलता था या कॉर्लियोनी या करेक्ट. तो माय एक्सपोजर टू वर्ल्ड सिनेमा हैपेंड ओनली इन फिल्म स्कूल. उसके पहले हम लोग सिर्फ हिंदी फिल्में देखते थे और शायद इसके लिए मुझे जॉनर समझ में नहीं आते हैं बिकॉज दे वर अ मिक्स ऑफ जॉनर्स. दे वाज जस्ट लाइक एवरीथिंग केम टुगेदर एंड गिव यू अ होलिस्टिक एक्सपीरियंस. मैंने वही ट्राई किया एंड आई एक्चुअली डोंट ओवरथिंक एनीथिंग. मेरे को अगर एक कैरेक्टर पसंद आ गया या एक स्टोरी पसंद आ गई, आई राइट इट. एंड आई एक्चुअली व्हेन आई लुक एट अदर पीपल्स वर्क, आपने अंधाधुन की बात की और आपने लूट केस की बात की एंड फिल्म्स ऑफ दिस नेचर, जब मैं कोई भी इंस्पायरिंग फिल्म देखता हूँ कि यार क्या कमाल की बनाई है, मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि क्या मैं कुछ लिख सकता हूँ. बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट टू बी अ लिमिटेड फिल्म मेकर. आई डोंट वांट टू जस्ट मेक अ पर्टिकुलर जॉनर. मैं चाहता हूँ कि भले ही वर्क हो नहीं हो, आई कीप पुशिंग माई सेल्फ टू डू बेटर वर्क एंड दिस इज जस्ट एन अटेम्प्ट टू डू दैट.
We have, after Anand's question, we have just 2 last questions, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, please go ahead.
Apurva, I also want to ask you that this is Dharma's foray into the genre, basically, the comedy thriller genre. And it's lovely that you guys are trying out this because you are partnering with somebody who has actually delivered an Andhadhun and somebody who's delivered a loot case. So do you feel that this is a collaborative partnership that has worked well for the film as well?
Absolutely. I think we've had we've had a very great run with both these amazing studios. I think Viacom, we've done 3 films with them recently. We've done a lot of work with Hotstar. So I think and I think all the good luck is definitely going to rub onto us.
Okay, I have no questions, but I have to tell you that Vicky, Ki and Bhumi, I loved what we saw in the trailer. It was fab.
Hey guys.
Thank you, Nayan. Thank you.
Hey guys, here.
Hi.
Hi. For all three of y'all, and like Nayan said, amazing trailer. All three of y'all have a very different style of dialogues in the film. So if we can have each one of you say your favorite line from the film in your style. Go for it, guys.
उसके लिए अच्छा ए बेकार नहीं हूँ मैं कोरियोग्राफर हूँ
हाँ हमको सब आता है लॉकिंग पॉपिंग जैज हिप हॉप सालसा सब कुछ आता है हम लोग को देखने का है तो 16 दिसंबर को आ रहा है ना अपना फिल्म 16 दिसंबर को देख लेना
ए तेरे गर्लफ्रेंड के आगे ना तेरा इज्जत जमा देगी मैं समझा
All right, thank you so much for that.
Ajit and Hari, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just now, Karan said the collaboration, your collaboration, Disney, Hotstar, and Dharma collaboration has always seen ups. What is the success mantra?
Look, yes, first of all, it has seen ups because Gehraiya made a huge impact on Amazon. Jug Jug, of course, received a lot of love, appreciation, numbers in theater. And on this one, and there were some questions around this, I think this was a script that when I discussed initially with Karan, we were clear that we will go digital on this, and that's where this film is going to really find its maximum audience, So I think it's a DNA which is the same passion for storytelling, which is the same sort of mindset which is looking to do different things. We do a massive repertoire of films, it's hard to put, let's say, Andhadhun, Drishyam, Oh My God, or, Bhag Milkha together. So I think as a studio, that's what Dharma also does, if you see the range of films they do. And I think it's this range and the quest for kind of finding, new stories to tell which kind of binds us together. I think that's really what it is, and I hope this continues and the up remains an up and goes further from here.
Kiara, my question to you is, Karan also called you the darling of the world. How do you like the tag? And you...
I said darling of the nation.
Nation,
Let's
sorry.
not push it.
Nation, sorry. I love the tag. Darling of the nation. And all his films, your association in his films have brought success. So can we call you the blue-eyed girl of Dharma?
Truly, ma'am. I mean, Karan hasn't launched me per se in the movies. My first film wasn't a Dharma film. But every film after that I've done, which has been a Dharma film, starting from Love Stories to Guilty, to Jug Jug, Sher Shah, Good News, I think my most unique characters and my most loved films have been with Dharma, with Karan. And I've been truly, truly blessed to have worked with such wonderful filmmakers and such a wonderful team under his guidance and with him in Love Stories, that this bond is truly special for me. It's always going to be. And thank you, Karan. I really hope that, like you said, Govinda, Naam, Mera is yet another extraordinary film that we make together that's going to be loved by all.
Blue-eyed girl of Dharma. Well, we have both with the same name who are blue-eyed girls of Dharma, supposedly. But that's just an inside statement no one's going to get. But Kiara, it truly has been amazing. And I think we keep talking about it, and we feel like now we have to keep going now. We haven't got a film together as of now, so I think right after this we need to speak about that. Yeah.
We'll be chatting back.
Yeah, right. I'll make sure I've got the contract with me. Abhi tak, immediately sign, yeah. Before somebody else grabs the darling of the nation. Hanji. Yes.
There's a keyhole in O. Who has the chabi of it?
शशांक. Audience की चाबी हमेशा director के पास होती है. अभी दिल की चाबी तो बाद में बात करेंगे. That was our last question, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being such a fantastic audience as well as engaging us with conversation. We actually have a bit of a surprise this time to break, I would say, the monotony of Q&A sessions at trailer launches, and I'll request Bhumi, Vicky, and Kiara to help me. This one requires media and fan engagement. So we actually, and I leave this to you, we have a choreographer. We'd like him to come on stage. We have a choreographer. All right. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Nimit.
Nimit. Hi, Nimit, welcome. Nimit, Bhumi, Vicky, and Kiara. And now they are going to call 3 members from the media. Each one gets to pick one. And those members will come here. Nimit is going to perform the hook step of a popular song. Whoever guesses it will get the famous and coveted hamper. So we need to call members from the media. As I said, Nimit will perform the hook step of a popular song, and then they get to choose. So Vicky, choose who you want. Bhumi, choose who you want. Kiara, choose who you want.
We've decided amongst us. Okay,
Come on.
All of y'all know amongst y'all the best dancer that y'all have, Nayanti.
Come on, Nayan.
Nayan, there was no guesses there, right? You had to
guesses there.
All right, who else now? Vicky and Bhumi, your choices.
Shravan.
Sean, come.
Come on, Shravan.
And I want to
we need a
request
girl on
Vibhaji.
We need a girl.
Vibhaji, come on. Come on. I'll come and get you.
Come.
Vibhaji, you don't have to dance, just come. All right, okay, thank you. We have Vibhaji, Shravan, hello Shravan, of course we met, and Nayan. Come, how are you?
Come.
See you as always, sorry to do this to you. Nayan, Shravan, and Vibhaji.
Okay.
Acha, Bhumi, you come here. They have to...
They have to guess.
There.
नहीं साथ में कर भी सकते हैं.
Nimit, and by the way, yeah, so he's going to do 3 songs. Okay, and you have to guess, that's all.
Guess?
If you want to dance, Nayan, you can dance.
No, you have to guess and do it.
You have to guess and do. Okay. All right, Nimit, the stage is all yours. Song number...
Come on.
1. There won't be any audio, huh?
करके दिखाओ.
Do it. Okay, well done. I think this one, because he said it first, you were second, Nayan. What were you doing? Shravan wins.
Come on, Vibhaji.
Song number 2.
Vibhaji, this one you're getting.
Come on. Even if you guess it, Vibhaji, we make sure aapka was guess.
Vibhaji.
Signi Chameli. Vicky, go down.
ये आपका राउंड था.
All right. Okay, chalo. I think we had 2 songs, sorry, not 3. We're done. And they're both equal. They both win a hamper. Hamper kahan hai?
ये रहा.
2 hampers le आइए. कंजूसी मत कीजिए. Okay, 1 to you, Nayan. And 1 to you, Shravan. And Vibhaji gets a big hug. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being so sporting. All right. We are... Okay, now we have 3 more. Vicky. Bye-bye बोल दो. Vicky, आपको choose करना है 3 more.
3 more. अब हम पैप से बुलाएंगे. पहला तो एक.
श्रेया.
अरे हमारा भी पाव बहुत दुख रहा है.
Come.
इकडे या तुम्ही.
Volunteer.
अरे आपण डान्स करूया. अरे ये तो असं कसं नाही येतो. विसर्जन मध्ये नाचतो ना. हा? येणार. आजा.
श्रेयस, मैं पूछ रही हूँ, आप नहीं आ रहे हो. चलो.
भाजी आ जाओ. भाजी पंजाबी च बुलाना पे. आ जाओ.
Good, Vicky. अच्छा जी, आ जाओ जी. अभी ये डांस करेंगे तो फोटो कौन लेगा?
सुनील दादा, तुम्ही चीटिंग के लिए है?
हाँ. अच्छा ठीक है.
अपर बॉडी.
अच्छा, तीनों के तीनों हमारे कंटेस्टेंट. अरे आ जाओ जी. कोई हमसे शर्म क्या पर्दा. अच्छा चलिए, आ जाइए, दिखाइए. We'll give them 2 songs also. And song number 1.
Come on. Hey. Go ahead. Get out. Stay there.
कौन सा? बहुत बड़ा ये तीनों, ये सिर्फ फोटोग्राफ लेते हैं, कोई पिक्चर नहीं देखता। ये इनकी धर्म पत्नी का सबसे बड़ा हिट गाना है। अच्छा, हार्ट स्टेप बताया, हार्ट स्टेप बताया। अच्छा चलो विकी करेगा, कर लो।
अरे यही तो हुक स्टेप है।
हाँ, तो विकी को
आप पहचाना, बचा लिया तूने मुझे।
अच्छा चलो, नहीं करना।
काला चश्मा गैस कर लिया,
गैस कर लिया इनको। अच्छा चलो एक और गाना देते हैं फिर।
Come on, Kiara।
इन्होंने भी बोला था पहले, और ये जो जिनको नचना था पंजाबन वो नहीं नाचे। अच्छा चलिए, दोनों को मिलता है एक एक हैम्पर।
पाजी,
just give them to them. Thank you very much, sir ji. Thank you very much, both of you. All right, we are going to thank you very much. ये बड़ा मजा आया. Thank you. Such a sporting media industry we have. बहुत अच्छा किया आपने, बहुत अच्छा नाचे। आप बिल्कुल नहीं नाचे, अब जाइए अभी। Thank you. अच्छा, thank you Nimit, thank you so much. We'd like to, and with a lot of caution and precaution, we'd like to call the fans who are here for a photo op with our beautiful actors. हाँ मैं आ रहा हूँ। एक मिनट हाँ मैं फोटो देता हूँ। Photo. May we please call Ajit, Apurva, Shashank and Gaurav back for a photo op, please. Back on stage. Let them take that. Apurva, Shashank. Abhi. Okay, one sec, with our illustrious collaborators, please. आइए, सबका ले photo op with the team. Yes. आइए, thank you. All right.
Still. चलो थैंक यू। अरे हो गया चल। बैठ नीचे। अरे नीचे बैठ। अरे बैठा ना नीचे। कौन? अरे भाई कौन है भाई? बैठ। तू नहीं तो कौन बे? ये ग्रीन टी शर्ट कर रहे चलेगी होगी। अरे तो बैठा नीचे यार। अरे बैठ नीचे। ग्रीन टी शर्ट अबे ये ग्रीन। अरे बैठा ना इसको नीचे। कौन के सामने वाला तो है। अरे मैडम, अरे बैठ जाओ नीचे। अरे सब कान से बहरे हैं क्या इन लोग? अबे यार कोई भाई साहब सुन ही नहीं रहा थोड़ा भी। अरे ये ग्रीन टी शर्ट, बैठ बैठ नीचे। आएगा नहीं आएगा। अबे अरे यार क्या कर रहा है ये, बैठ ग्रीन टी शर्ट। तो और ऊपर कर रहा है। तो बोल के देता जब बोल अपने भाषण समझा। जाना जाना इसको। अरे अरे गाने बैठाने लगे यार, बोलने के बावजूद भी नहीं सुन रहा हूँ। ए बैठ नीचे, ये ग्रीन टी शर्ट। अरे यार पूरा फ्रेम की माँ इसको बैठा, बैठा तो नीचे नीचे बैठ। अबे उसको बाजू में, अरे उसको बैठा, अभी भी नहीं बैठा, अनदेखा कर रहा है। पकड़ना पड़ेगा पूरा फ्रेम की माँ। बैठाना है इसको यार नीचे, कोई अपना पहचाना दिख भी नहीं रहा जो उसको बोले। पवन करके आवाज दो। अरे अमूल दादा बैठाओ उसको, अमूल दादा बैठाओ। अरे मारो उसको, टपली मारो। ए अंडा के दे प्रेम की मां छोड़ दी है। गाड़ी मार रहे हैं जो चलो बंद कर, कट कर रहे आसिफ जा।